Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a full build. Not too sure how long it's going to end up, but this one comes from a YouTube commenter, Joe O'Brien. I hope I got that right. He wanted to see a dedicated Minutemen prison. I probably will redo this at some stage further along down the line, but for this particular video, I wanted to do kind of a temporary prison, and this is probably going to be for kind of the more serious offenders, so maybe certain people from the Institute or our Brotherhood of Steel friends over there, maybe Maxon or something. But yeah, this is the intention of this one. It's just like a temporary prison. It won't be housing kind of like raiders or anything, because they'll just be shot. So I have put down some barges, some of these large barges. You could probably find these in the... I'm not too sure if you can get them in the vanilla game with DLCs. It might be a mod thing, but I know you can get them in the static objects and buildings mod. Very popular mod, so check that one out if you're interested. But I'm probably going to keep it pretty easy on this one. I probably won't use too many fancy mods. I might just stick with these kind of prefabs, just to make life easy. So I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this, and I think I'm going to have 2, maybe 3 kind of like isolation buildings or units, and these are going to be for the worst of the worst. Maybe we can might be able to get 3 in. Maybe we'll get 3. So I'm just lining it up with that the line on the barge here. Okay, get 3 in there. So they'll be by themselves, and a little bit of walking space around them. Make sure that security can see what they're up to. And for the general population, we'll probably put down some of these guys. Actually, I might stick with this sort of fenced off, not fenced, walled off theme. So let's put these on the edge here. And again, I'm just going to use our the lines on the barge to line things up. Okay, if I can get one more. Do we have room on the side? We do. Okay, because this is going to be where the general population is. So it's kind of like what's the term? Not the most hardcore. Let's just stick with this one. Low security risk. Come on. Snap. Okay. I might actually... Okay, I'm going to do it on this other side. I want to do an outdoor space as well. So let's delete these 2. I want it kind of insular. I don't want to have it like the prisoners can kind of look out easily, you know, especially to the shore there. And I'm thinking I might do kind of like a bridge from this pier across, and then the you know, management or whatever of the prison, they can be on top of the actual cells, I guess. And I do want to include this. There's a cool scaffolding tower, this one here. So I'm thinking I might put that on the 2nd level, like that. Obviously I need to finesse it a bit more, and try and get it in the middle. And this is going to be kind of the main kind of watchtower. So they can kind of, if you're up here, you can kind of see all around, make sure nobody's trying to escape. And this location is using the Commonwealth GEC project mod. It gives you a bunch of locations around the Commonwealth that you can build. Just bear in mind that this, with the next gen update, I've heard that it does kind of affect your vanilla settlements. I think it's with the trade routes and stuff like that. So just be aware of that, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't muck your game up. I don't play that seriously with the trade routes and stuff anyway, so I'm not so concerned with that. Okay, now this area in the middle that our watchtower might be on, I might stick with these prefabs. I'm thinking I might do showers, toilets, and also the engineering spaces. Utilities, I should say. Okay, we're gonna need... That's not gonna work for us because... Come on. Actually, I might do this. Oh no, I can stick with that. I just wanna go like that. Okay, I might move this guy forward actually. So I might give those units at the back their own kind of security. And just to raise it up, using the place everywhere mod. Okay, so this area here is going to be the kind of the rec area, I guess, for people. Get a bit of time outside. Let's see, do we go hardcore? Okay, I think we'll go hardcore. I won't use like the normal chain link fence. I think I might go for something a bit more serious. What do we got here? Did I have... I thought I had... I think it's a miscellaneous. Yes, security. This is what I was after. So I didn't want to do this kind of thing. I wanted to sort of have it a little bit more haphazard. These are very cool. So maybe in the permanent, you know, maximum security prison we'll do that. But for now, it's just a fun little project. We'll just stay with this. Is it going to snap for us? Doesn't look like it. What I'm going to do quickly is just place a floor down. I'm going to delete the floor because I do like the metal floor. But I just want the roof, the walls to snap legitimately. Obviously it's not a large outdoor area, but you know, the prisoners. Where was I? No, it was in miscellaneous. And I'm just going to delete these, and I'm just going to lower it down a little bit. Come on. It's not working. Okay. I might actually, while I'm here, I might actually lower it even more, because I do have a nice security roof I can use. That's just not playing ball. And that's not going to do it either. Oh, I regret doing that. Okay, we have to go back to the floors again. Sometimes with mods, especially when they add extra snapping points, it just becomes a little bit of a nightmare, unfortunately. Come on, behave yourself. Okay, let's just do this one first. One more. And if I'm sounding particularly nasally today, I have picked up some kind of bug from one of the little ones in the house. Good chance to boost that immunity. Okay, so that's the outdoor area, And with these rooms over here, I'm probably going to encase them in those same walls as well, just for a little bit of extra protection, because these metal walls aren't particularly, they are double laid, you can see there, but they don't look particularly secure. But yeah, I think having this extra casing is going to be helpful to us. So as I mentioned, we'll have a bridge going from here to here, and we'll put some kind of building on top of that as well. Okay, since we're here, I'm going to do these. So I'm going to do kind of like a walkway so that the guards can kind of get a good bird's eye view around the dodgiest of the group. Do I not have a smaller piece? That is a bummer. Do we go double layer? Does that look funny? Let's just see. If we just line that up, does that change the metrics? Oh, you goose. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it all lines up. My word. Okay, I'm gonna say that that's down to me feeling under the weather. Don't judge me. Okay, and we got some cool supports here. Let's chuck. Is that what we need? Or is that to? Is that touching the floor? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go for one size up. I don't really mind if it's intersecting the bottom. Is that kind of one block? Kind of pointless having it like that, I think. That's on the corner. You can see we're on the edge of the buildable area, so we're going to be careful. I do also want to do like a fence around the whole shebang. Come on now. Snap. Where's the snapping point? Guess we're going for that then. And then can I snap one underneath? Sometimes that works. Yes, sir. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's go down. Get there in the end. Perfect. And maybe we'll do like another kind of guard station up there as well. Let's see. So we got the main area all sorted. Okay. And exactly how they get into this place, I'm not particularly sure. Maybe they can come in this side. So what if we replace this one? Because there is a door prefab. Sorry, I mean an entrance prefab. This one here. Turn the snapping back on. Okay. I'm a little bit concerned about these things actually. Is that going to cause us trouble? It's kind of borderline. But I might be okay with it. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm just thinking, what's the administrative building gonna look like? I don't want to use the normal wooden prefabs because they look a little bit too low rent. I don't think it's going to match if you know, the rest of the structure is kind of decent looking. Can we just move this over? It's not gonna play ball, is it? Let's see if we can get away with that one. Excuse me, a little bit extra space. And let's just go to bridges and just kind of mock this out. I'm gonna go for maybe this one. Okay, just gonna lift it up a little bit. So that's our walkway across. Like so. And it might impede the wreck area a little bit, but they are prisoners, don't really care. Shouldn't have done the crime. Okay, do we go on that side as well? Maybe we will. Just a skinny little one. Let's just fill this whole area in if we can. Come on, turn. Okay, it's a bit ugly. Let's just drop that. Drop that. Change the step by a slight amount and it gets rid of that clipping glitching. Okay. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay. And maybe we can just use these prefabs for this side because it's not going to be super fancy. Okay, that might be an issue. Let's just put this down for now and then see what we can do. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's not working for me. I can just add an extra little bit of roof onto that part. That's not a big deal. But that is way off. Okay. Am I going to lift it up? I think I might. Just to match it with that. So let's stick with this type. But then it's not going to be in line. That might get to me. Okay, we can flesh it out later on. I'm just going to quickly save it and also get the time of the day back to something where I can actually see something. Okay. You know what? I think I'm just gonna do this too much. Because I think, you know, like, we don't have to have these wooden walkways everywhere. Because we already have this. So if I can just get it to the middle part, then we're going to be away running. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. And I will just figure out something to fill in that space there. Because we are in the Commonwealth after all, it's not going to be all perfect. Okay. And does that mean that we can have some extra space here? Yes, it does. Get rid of you. Perfect. I think that looks a lot cleaner if we can have some proper prefabs there. Actually, I can get that a little bit tighter. If we do that, I can still get it a little bit tighter there. Because there's not much point having a outdoor area if you can't see the sun. Okay. And let's put in our... Oh, haven't seen that before. It's kind of cool. Okay, so if our characters are coming from over here, where does this land? Okay, so it's this one here. I just like to put these things underneath, just to make it look like it's actually legitimately supported. Okay, it's in the middle, yep. And as far as this goes, what do we have for supports? Oh, we do have, I think it's in this one, G2M. I think we got some nice piers. Is that tall enough for us? Oh, yep. Perfect. Is this going to snap for us? No? Yes? No? No? Okay, let's just do this manually. Let's say one in the middle and then one per bridge in the middle. Bring this guy over. Is that in the middle, roughly? Doesn't have to be too perfect. And let's see from the top how we're looking. Way off. Okay, a little bit more maybe. Something like that. Bring this guy over. Too far. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want somewhat decent looking. Okay, and with this, I think I might actually make this into a ramp. So let's twist this one. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not turning from the right axis, or the right pivot point, I should say. Oh, what am I doing? Too far. Okay, and bring that one down. Bring it across. Oh, rotate it. Yep. Okay. I think that is about as good as we can get. Oh, clearly we're not in the middle, but I think that's the fault of the barges that I placed. So that's fine. And since we're here, I shall place... Let's see, let's do some fences maybe. I might go just the normal chain link for this one. Is that too big? Okay. Go this way. Let's just rotate this one. Oh. Yeah, a little bit bummed that it's not lined up now. That's getting to me. Oh, is that rotating? Come on now. Oh, I put 2 down. Okay, that looks kind of straight. Hopefully they are gonna meet up nicely together. Let's see, maybe a couple more. A couple more either side. Please. Please, please, please. Oh. Am I blocking? I don't want to block that, because that's kind of cool. Okay, let's get in. Where's our door? Gate, I should say. Good grief. Okay, just gonna plonk that one like that, and then back to our single units. Well, that doesn't line up at all. Okay, this is where some finagling comes into it. So we're going to try and get it somewhat in the middle here. And then make sure it is clipping on both sides. So it's not going to be perfectly straight. Yes, a little bit wonky. Actually, what we might do, I might just bring this back a little bit and see if it will look a little bit better this way. Okay, not perfect. A little bit overlappy, but let's just keep it. And what are we going to do for a guard station? Do we do some kind of like scaffolding? Should we do a scaffolding kind of thing? Because we can do some lights and things off that as well. That could be kind of cool. If we do it like near the gate, then we can have people walk underneath through this part. Actually, no, I won't keep that because that looks a little bit too busy for my liking. But what I might do, just delete that. We can have a walkway through, so that's no big problem. And let's do. Yeah, because we're getting too close to this piece here. Let's just do 4. Come on, Link. Do it. Gosh. Sometimes. Okay, let's just put this down then. Let's go. That doesn't look very good. I'm just going to upscale it. That's how you cheat. Okay. Now, if we put that scaffolding in, it should. Come on, brother. Why you no work? Okay. Oh, goodness. Well, that was a bunch of time wasted, like spending way too long trying to get that to snap. Okay, not perfect, but there we are. So with this part here, I'm going to do... Oh, it's not going to look good, is it? Probably better to have sandbags, but we're just going to stick with it. And just very simple. Which one am I going to go for? Just trying to think what assets I have that I want to use. Do we want to go this budget? It is just like a watchtower thing. It's not going to be super fancy. Do we have a more solid wall? Not really. Okay, just trying to think. Okay, I might have to move this guy. Well, that was spinning out of control. Why is it wild? Why is it doing that? Don't do that. Come on, just snap. Okay. When it doesn't snap, you try something else, and I'm going to try a roof. Please. Behave. Pretty please. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. One more wall. There we go. Alright. So, that's when you come in. Okay, that guy's going to be on watch. I might have to get some kind of... Yeah, I might try and find some sandbags or something for that person, because they're going to have a tough go of it, I think, if you know, somebody wants to get their buddies out of the jail. And let's see. A little bit of room there. Okay, a little bit janky. So I think there is enough room to get around there. Okay. And we'll have some lights set up as well. And this one, I'm thinking maybe just a gun rack or two, just so they can keep, you know, have something to defend themselves. Alright, so that's the front of it done. And we got this part. So this will be the entranceway here. Let me just see what assets I have for this top section, and I'll let you know what I use as well. Okay, so I've landed on this mod called Whispers Extra Pieces. I believe that's what it's got. Extra pieces in the menu here, and I looked it up in my mod manager, and it comes up as Whispers Extra Pieces. So I'm gonna assume that that's the same thing. And the reason why I chose this is because they have some wooden walls in this one that look a little bit more less cobbled together, a little bit more manufactured, and because this is a little bit more serious of a building, I did want to have that kind of more serious look, so that's why I've gone with that. And let's just snap this guy. Come on, rotate. Do we have a middle door piece? Doesn't look like we do. That might be a problem. Now we could remedy this. We could have the actual building start here. So let's guess it's gonna snap there. And I do have a purpose for this section here. I've got an idea. So let's just move on with that. So I'm thinking I might do probably not these large windows. I'm thinking, oh, is that open wall? Is that what we want? No, that's not a doorway, is it? So these are the walls I'm going to go for. Might do some solid ones here. Want to keep the vertical look. We might need to move that all over. Actually, no, that might be okay. I might just keep going with that. We'll do another solid wall, I think, like that. Alrighty, and I might just use them over here as well. So I might just do a solid wall on this side, maybe in the middle of do a window. Yeah, I might do the same on this side too. I'm gonna realign them. I just want to place them first. And this has to be our doorway. Okay, let's just bring this guy back up. Perfect. We all set. Okay, one more wall. Should we do a window? Now we'll just mirror the other side. And we do have some glass pieces. Okay, let's do some dirty windows. Oh, does it have a frame? Do we have a framed one? No. But you can see we've got plenty of options with this. Quite a cool mod. I just didn't want it to be as janky as that guard station at the beginning there. So I'm going to put a little room in there, but I'm just going to leave that for now. And so we have to figure out a way to get to this lower level. So I'm thinking maybe something off here. Or maybe something off here. I do want to have this kind of section separate, so maybe we'll do it off here. It's just a little bit cramped on that side there. We don't have much room to play with. Might just do 2 here. And what do we have for stairs? I do like these ramps, but they are way too wide. So if we do that, is there enough room? Let's actually, I might use one of these, because those scaffolding stairs, they do have a nice width to them. I'm not too sure if NPCs can actually use it, but I mean, we could link it up with that bridge there. That's one way we could do it. Well, maybe we can actually have several ways, because we want accessibility, I think, around the place, so let's maybe do that. Okay, that one there. Might actually do it off this one as well. Try and get as close as we can, because I do want the ability to walk around the stairs if need be. Something like that. Okay, I'm going to save quickly. Okay, I just had a thought. Could we just do this? Because it actually saves quite a bit of space. I'm just roughing it out first just to see if it's going to link up, and I think it's going to work. Yes sir. I think we're going to do this. Let's actually do it legitimately. Because I was just thinking about railings, and I think it would look better if the walkways were all the same kind of type. Let's just remove you. Like so, and we're going to do the same on the other side. Hopefully this works out. I might keep that bit there, but I'll do it from here and just hope that it is the right length, but it's not too much drama, to be honest. Okay, my pedantic nature is getting the best of me. Well, I'm not. I don't think I'm that pedantic. Just a smidge. A little bit ugly. Let's just move that over a little bit. And I hope the NPCs can actually use these. That would be grand. Okay, just maybe in a little bit. Well, I think that looks a lot more cohesive. Happy with that. Okay, next thing is we are going to go to the mod called Woody's Wasteland Stuff. Very cool mod, I must say. Let's go to water. We are going for a storage tower. We're going to place this bad boy here. Now I know we are conflicting with our scaffolding a bit, but we are on the limit of our building here, and it's getting to me. Okay, what if we do this? Just bring it down. Is that touching too much? I'm just trying to find a nice medium where it doesn't look too goofy. Okay, that looks a little bit goofy. So I'm just going to do it like that. I think that's okay with me. And yep, okay. And we'll do a couple boilers. I might do two, because this is a kind of a decent sized place. These boilers look very cool. Let's just bring them over here, because they're a little bit hard to get to, I think, if they're right there. But we are going to set up some railings, so we need space for that too. Look at that. And hopefully it's not poking through. I think we're okay. Ah, I have used the wrong floor for that. Let's go remedy that quickly. Floors, that's the one we got these great assets for floating piers and things, but I do not want that in this case. Let's just get this one. Oh, no, it was here, yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. Alrighty. So we got the water set up. Did we have anything else in that section that we can add? Water and plumbing. We got a pump. Do you think we need a pump? Maybe not this large. I might do a smaller pump. And electrical stuff. Let's see. A little bit too hardcore, I think. I do like those lanterns. Very cool. Some nice things going on there. Okay, well, we might revisit that for later on. Let's just finish this top section. I still haven't finished our thing over here. Gazebo, stairs, supports, floors, roofs. Actually, you know what? I might go for... maybe warehouse? No. Barn? Do we go barn? Let's try the warehouse. The warehouse, where everyone gets a bargain. That won't make sense to you unless you're a New Zealander. Is there an owl-shaped one? That would be perfect. Because is this going to look goofy if I have them intersecting? Because that's, yeah, I definitely want a gable double-sided. Okay. Let's just see. See one? Okay, that's what I was after. But that doesn't snap. Huh? Do I have snapping on? I do. It doesn't want to snap. Okay, let's try. Does that snap to this? Or is that too small? No? I wonder why. Very confusing. So it'll snap to itself. Oh. Okay. Does that look goof? Oh, what's the time? This does not want to snap. I don't understand. What are the variables happening? A little bit goof. Was there a half piece or something? I guess I could just do this. It might look a little bit whack on the inside, but in terms of the outside look, it looks definitely better. Oh, no, that's fine. Could live with that, definitely. I just realized that I was not recording. So I'm just putting up this chain link fence. I'm sorry if you missed that part. I don't actually know when I stopped recording. Okay, come on now. I think we're quite nicely lined up on the barge because we are somewhat straight. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah. On the edge of the work zone there. Sometimes I'll turn off that feature so I don't quit out, but I think it's good to be on because then it kind of reminds you where you're building. So I'm gonna keep it on. Okay, let's just see where this one's lined up. Oh, come on. Just do it. Oh, it's doing it again. Sometimes if you do one side, it might do the other side. Or it might not. Come on, you son of a gun. You had your chance. Now we have to free place. You jerk. Okay, I'm just trying to get it lined up as best as I can. And then we can go back to our snap. Dastardly snap. Okay, and I'm going to do the other side because I... Come on. Don't do this business again. Does that look alright to you? Gosh, I feel this like this video is going to be epically long. Oh well. Come on. That's ridiculous. Alrighty, so we're all fenced up. That's looking pretty legit, if you ask me. And let's get some railings up, I think. Let's see what we've got. I might actually go with Brotherhood of Steel rails. I kind of like those rails. Not very rusty, but yeah, I think we'll go for these types. Oh. What do you guys think? Does this place look like an offshore prison barge? An Alcatraz? It is like a Minutemen Alcatraz. Maybe I'll call the video this Minutemen Alcatraz. I will do some finagling of these railings just to line them up a little bit better. Or at least not have them clipping like that. Okay. So this one here, I'll just move them all over so that we can squeeze in that last one. Oh no. Don't think anyone's going to be able to pass, I think. might have to get that one deleted. If we just do like an approximation of both of them. Just move this one over a little bit. Oh yeah, can live with that. Okay, so we're all railed up. I don't know if I chose the right word there. Okay, I think that's all good. So our prisoners can come down here, get walked through here, and then they get chucked in here. Get in there, you filthy animals. Okay, but we need a bit of flooring here, I think. Let's just go for one of these pieces. Just fill in that gap. I'm not so keen on having these like bits where they connect the ropes and things too, but you know, I can live with it. We could... I might just lower it, but it might ruin everything, so I'm going to save first and then I'll try and I'll be back. Well, I lowered it and it doesn't look like it's ruined anything. I'm just sort of looking around. Looks like everything is squared away nicely. Okay, so I wanted to encase these isolation rooms, and I'm just wondering what kind of doorway these guys are going to have. I might even use one of these Brotherhood of Steel pieces because they look very enclosed and hardcore. But that might not be very realistic. But let's just see, because these doorways don't look very prison-y. I might go for the security gates, but let's see here. We have these, but they are very hardcore. Concrete? No, let's just stick with the steel. Okay, so I've been thinking about these guys here, and I was going to encase them with these security walls, but obviously we need some doors for them. So I am just in the snap in build, and I'm just looking for some doors that we can use. Now, these are corrugated iron doors, which are not the strongest, obviously, but these whole units will be completely encased in the security mesh, so they are going to have extra security here. Let's just chuck in some stairs. Is it the right way around? I don't know. Who cares? Okay, and let's go back to miscellaneous. Security walls. And chuck that one in. Let's just see how hardcore that's going up. Okay, that is way too hardcore. Okay, so we might need to go with those thin pieces. Okay, well that's not working for us either. We might be in a spot of bother here, because we need that to work. But it doesn't work. Okay, let's just continue on and then we will come back to it. What if we just line this up with our normal door here? Oh, and just see what we can get away with. Okay. Okay, so that's doorway there. And let's get our walls in. What I might have to do is lift the entire building above. It's a little bit of extra work, but I definitely want this place to look more secure, but still have the jank. Yes, I will need to do that. So let's do that quickly. Oh, not too bad. Come on. Come on. It just has that kind of funny raised up bit. That's okay. Okay, so that's not too much drama. I'm okay with that. But now we need to move in our walls. Let's just make sure our step changes. Huh? What happened? I pushed the wrong button. Okay. Needs to come one more. Gotta find our pieces now. Hang on. Is that in the right position? Can't quite tell. Okay. Now the problem is we can't get our... Okay, I can do the outside at least. But the internal fences... But maybe we don't really need them. Because they're only going to... If they break through the wall, they're only going to break into the next cell. So... Okay, so the exterior is all enclosed in the mesh. So even if they could get through that middle wall, they still have to get through the mesh. So I think that's pretty secure if you ask me. And again, if they get through these walls here, then they're just going to be going into the next cell anyway. So it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Although it would look better, I think, with all that extra mesh. Okay, so this is our isolation ones. Obviously we need to do some doors as well. I might actually do another stairwell as well on this side. Okay, this is the entrance way to our main holding area. Let me think. I'll do a doorway. Oh, should I do a doorway? Okay, well I've decided that I probably won't do a doorway on this end. I'm gonna... Did I just delete something? No, I think we're all good. I'm going to have this as the... Did I choose the wrong one? The bathroom for the... Bathroom facilities for the prisoners. Okay, so they come in. This will be the bathroom area, and then this will be the main area, and then outdoor. Let's just set the time of the day so we can actually see what we're doing. And if I delete this, is this going to play havoc? Nope. Sweet. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, I can live with it. Okay, I'm just going to do... Do we have a... I think I am missing some steel walls. Oh, no point doing the time change if I can't see anything anyway. Let's just jump back in the menu here. Okay, so this is our dedicated section here. I want to keep it open because obviously prison population, people need to see if anyone's being sneaky. But do we have... So we have stalls. Okay, how are we going to do this? Okay. I think we'll do stalls for the shower, and then the toilets will be out in the open. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go through the whole process and do all the plumbing and stuff. Super boring, I'm sure, for some, if not all. So I guess you could just skip the next little part if you were interested in that. Do we have a solid door? We do. I'm just going to put them here because I need ready access to that area. And we also need a new floor because obviously I have done it in the past. Sorry, some of you out there, but yes, obviously water and wood do not gel. I just lost it. Okay. Is that gonna snap? No? Okay. Like that. And I'll do like a little dividery thing. What do we have here? Do we have a sideways one? No. Wall, maybe? So, I might get this white color. So do that. And do that. We need one on the other side as well. Just gonna move it. It doesn't line up. Might have to free place this one. I'm stuck. Oh, good grief. So, I'm trying to enclose this whole space up. So if there's like a leak, it's not going to overflow. And I'm just going to make sure it's not poking out through the walls. See? It might be doing it on the other side, but I'd rather it was on the inside than the outside. And let's just go hardcore. Hardcore, baby! It's a little bit of a step up, you know, like into the shower, but still not in the right position. Okay. One more side. Make sure it's not clipping. I'm sure it is though. No, we're good. Okay. So it is a little bit of a kind of a step up into the shower. But that's okay. Keeps the water in. Let's just lower that a little bit maybe. Okay, so we'll do a drain hole at the bottom. And we got to set up the goods. We need toilets and things. Let's just go into the CVC Dead Wastelands mod. Let's go decorations. Let's go household. Dead household. Okay, I do want to have, if I can, just for my sanity, have most of the water stuff on one side, so I do not have to deal with. We've run out of space. Okay, well, let's just stay with one sink then. Let's do a couple of toilets as well. One, and let's mix it up, do something different. Two, okay, 2 toilets. There'll be enough, I think. And we're gonna stay in this area. We'll go to space deco and go over to bathroom, and we have. We'll give them a mirror or two. Now, I think those doors are affecting it. Let's just do that. We can fix it later. And let's give them one of these, and maybe just do one. No, I'll just do the same thing. Actually, I won't. Let's put that there. I'll get rid of that. Let's just give them a soap in the middle. Just realized that this stall is a lot skinnier than the other one. But I don't think we can move this over anymore. Yeah, it's alright. It's not perfect, but there we go. Let's give them a couple of. Yeah, let's do 3. And we'll do a hand towel next to the basin there. I think we're being too generous to the prisoners. 1 and 2 showers. Perfect. Okay, and now while we're here, I'm gonna go over to Woody's Wasteland. Is it Woody? Yes, Woody's Wasteland stuff. Gonna go to water and plumbing. We've already used these ones, but we're gonna go over to the actual plumbing section. And we're gonna plumb these legitimately. So, Let's check. Because we need our water. Okay, we're gonna go bam. Okay. This one, the flush is gonna be interesting. You kind of just let it run out like that. Might just move that a little bit closer. So you can use it for a bidet as well if you want, I guess. Let's just rotate that a little bit. And got to do one for the tap here. Put it in the rough position. We need to do one for the shower. And I'm not particularly keen to do it again, so let's just see if we can cheat a little bit. And just connect those two guys up. And just make it a little smaller. Okay. Perfect. So it just feeds, yeah. The pressure won't be good for whoever's in there, but there you go. And I think we're done with that bit, so we can now close it up. Oh, actually no, we're not. Because we need a drain. Okay, upscale that, so it's 150. Okay, and rotate it. Please behave yourself. Oh, perfect. Didn't work at all. Oh, here we go. Fixed itself. I might actually just make that a little bit bigger. Okay, we're going 190. Rotate. Why does this one not want to play ball? Okay, turn the snapping off. Okay, I can't move it. Let's just do that. Okay, so that's our drains set up. Perfect. Put these bad boys back. Oh no, it doesn't fit. That's right, because our stall is a lot smaller. Okay, we're just gonna roughly line this up. Doesn't have to be perfect. And we can put our mirrors. Guess there isn't really much point having this one here. We can just space these guys out a little bit. Like so. Okay, so that's our bathroom set up. Obviously I need to put a wall in there with a door. So we have our pipage. And we need to... Oh, I need to put in a tap, I think. Is it? Yes, the flush. Maybe we're just going to pretend that it's automatic, maybe. Because that's going to be too much drama, I think. So this one here will need a down pipe, but the other one is all good. Okay, so that can fill up that bit. And this one I'm just going to go straight into the the bowl there. Okay, so that's the 2 toilets, and then no, toilet, and our sink. So let's hook them all up into, because it's all going to be fresh water, because we oh, I got to do grey water as well, just for the sink. So grey water, where's our, which pipe is it? Maybe this one. I do not know where that, oh goodness. I'm gonna have to try and do it on this side. Where does that connect up to? I'm just gonna freehand it. Let's just say that grey water goes this way. Okay. We need a down pipe. Another one. And let's just chuck one of those. One of these on. Is it gonna snap? It doesn't want to snap. Darn it. Okay, let's just say that it goes through. And we need to hook up these ones, so what's the best way to do it? That might be a little bit more helpful. Maybe not. Let's just do one of these ones. Go the other way. Go the other way. Yes, come on. Yes. So that's not straight, so we're gonna finagle it ourselves. One more, I think that'll do us. Not perfect, but it's all good because we can just move it on back. This might be too hardcore. Like, what are you doing, bro? Setting up plumbing? Oh, that one's messing us up. When in doubt, just freehand it. Good grief. I love it, but I hate it. You know what I mean? Freaking love the details, but I freaking hate doing that crap where it doesn't do what you want. We are so close. I wonder if we can just, I can't even select it. There we go. We can just do that. Is that going to mess us up inside? That is okay. I can just do this. And then we don't need that guy. Perfect. And just because I'm super pedantic, let's just move it over like that. No. Move it over like that. Hopefully it's not coming through. I bet you it is. No, we are safe. Okay. So let's put this guy back. Okay, so next one is this one. This might be a little difficult because we're a little bit off. Could we rotate this Does that look too goofy? Oh, yuck. Cheating a little bit. It just has to kind of look like it's working. Okay, so we have the grey water, that's separate. We have our fresh water, which is also separate. Perfect. So I got to do a vertical. Probably too high. Let's just stick with that one maybe. And let's try and get it as close as we can to our wall here. Let's see if that's lined up. And I'm just going to do a tap as well down here. So we can shut the system off if something happens. And I might do a separate one for the toilets as well. Okay. So we have to snake it over to our boilers. Too far, I think. Okay, and just take it that way. Okay. And we're going to go up. That one. That one maybe. And it's got to be this top one, I think, because the bottom one is for the actual, yes, the actual water itself. Might be a little bit too tall, so let's see if we can just... Not... yeah. A little bit funny, I think. But we got both covered now. Alrighty, it's got our pipe. And I might just use these pieces just to kind of insinuate a connection to the actual ground. Well, in this case, it's going to be the roof. Okay. And of course we need pipage coming from our water tank. I might actually get it close to this because I can use the scaffolding. Let's just see how that's going to work. Okay. Just need a shortish one. And straight down. Actually no, because we'll feed both tanks. So let's just do that. And bring it in, I guess. Oh, don't do that. Let's bring that one in. And then snap it. Oh no, I'll use this end piece. And then I'll use this one for here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just need it to look semi-decent. Down. Oh, that actually snaps there. Oh well, too late now. Okay, so we have, let's just set the timing in. We have the water tank feeding into the top of our boiler and then the boiler, and then it's taking the water from there down into our system. And we cannot forget our showers. You thought it was over, but it's not. It's never over. So this one is just one. Thankfully I had the foresight for that, so I didn't have to hook up two of these stinking things. What are we gonna do here? Oh no. This is going to be interesting. I do want to have it, but I don't want to have it sort of affecting our... Okay, let's straighten that up. Like so. And we're going to bring it across, if it's going to let me select it. Okay, let's just move that out of the way for now. Oh, nice. So it runs underneath. Okay, let's just, can I select it? Can't select it. Put that guy back, move it roughly into place, move that out slightly. How do we look? Okay, I think we're good. Let's just chuck one of these guys on top. Freehand it because it's not behaving. Chuck it in there roughly. Yep, perfect. And we just need a little piece to connect it. connect? Why you no connect? Slightly off. So we just do maybe one of these guys. That doesn't look good. So I might rotate this one. Oh, too much. And let's put in a junction. Can cover up some of that ugliness. Okay, that's for that one. And I'll just chuck one more over here so it's just easy to turn off the water if something happens. Like so. So much tapping and okay. Alrighty, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. Now, the real question is, do we rig it up for toilets in this other place? Or even toilets up in here, because these guys need toilets too. That is pretty hardcore. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't do it. I probably won't do it on camera, because that was super tedious. And I want to be here for another 3 hours on video editing, so I'm going to skip that part. So I guess we got to start moving on to the interiors and start making this place look like an actual prison on the inside. So I guess that might be the next thing that we do. Well, hello! It has been several days since I last recorded on this one. I ran out of time basically and moved on to other things, but now we're back. So last I left, we were doing some very pedantic plumbing, and I said I might do some plumbing off screen because you've already seen how I was doing it anyway, and that's exactly what I did. So I plumbed a toilet bathroom into here. So the toilet and the sink there has fresh water hookup plus the grey water and the black water, I think they call it, for the toilet. So I can put this door back now. Okay, and I'll just show you here. So we have the fresh water in this one and the grey water for the drain in this one. And we also have underneath the toilet, can't see it, it's quite hard, but the toilet's hooked up with a big pipe, and that is connected to this one here. It does run through our first unit here. You can see it comes through the floor, but it comes through and goes out into the sea there, and the grey water is connected to that as well. So it comes down and is connected to the black water pipe there, and we have the fresh water pipe running down. It feeds our units there, and it also feeds back to our shower, which is also getting fresh water from our tank and boiler over there. So it should work. And then, as I said before, this one over here is running through our units down the bottom here. So you can see that pipe going through there, and each one has its own toilet input, I guess. And I haven't put it in, but I'd assume it to be a pipe through the floor for the black water there. So each one of them has it with a little tap, so whoever's in here, if they want to flush, it's just turn the tap on, the water runs through it, and that's how we solve that problem. So now that the pedantic plumbing is out of the way, just a little side note here, I think this building will be kind of for the security staff And I just realized I forgot to plumb the fresh water for the flushing toilet in there. I'll sort that out later. And this one is going to be probably purely processing and maybe armory. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I put the toilet and everything in this one. So that's where people can hang out and have their lunch and everything if they're not on duty. But let's move on. I want to do some doors and do some interiors as well. I'll probably do the interiors now so that I don't have to have the doors open and go in and out all the time. So let's get into that. I might actually start at the bottom here for this main room. Now I'm going to call this actually a detention center rather than a prison. Hopefully that is displayed on the video title itself. So we're kind of moving away from sort of hardcore prison and it's more of a detention center, I think. But let's just bring up our menus here. So that pipe and everything, that was the Woody's Wasteland. What is it called? Wasteland stuff. There you go. So if you want to do this, I'm sure you don't want to do this, but if you want to do it, it's in that one. So I'm just going to jump over to these extra pieces. I think this one is called Whispers extra pieces. I think that's the right way to call it. And let's chuck a do we go hardcore? I don't know if I said last time if we're going to do this or not, or just keep it open, but maybe we will just do that. And I might do curtains. Maybe we'll just do curtains. So yeah, it's not fully private. But here we go, homemaker mod, go over decorations, miscellaneous, and it's in the interiors. And we'll just scroll through, find the one that we want. Do we have toilet papers in here? No. Do they deserve it? Nah, not inside. I can't do it. It's a prison in the Wastelands. They don't get the fancy treatment. It's like toilet paper is very sought after. I'll fix that later on, but I've got to put that in the guards suite. Okay, let's go back. Did I choose the right one? I might have chosen the pre-war. Oh well. Moving on. We got to get our, where is it? Curtains. Oh, pre-war. Can't have that. It's got to be. Do I have any post-war? Where are we? I was sure I had another one. Come on. Okay, this is a post-war one. Here we go. And chuck that bad boy up. I might just make it a little bit smaller. And I want to get the those metal things at the top just behind the wood. Perfect. Okay, we got to get some beds in here. So let's just go to the normal. I'm thinking bunk beds because this is going to be kind of a large area for as many people as we can. Beds, is it double? Oh, yep, here we go. It's quite big, but I think we will keep it. And can we snap multiple? Is it going to? No. Give it a little bit of room. There's probably a good floor plan design that would kind of help with this, but I'm certainly not following it. Let's just move this over a little bit. Maybe this way? Put it in the middle there? There's probably a much more efficient way of doing this, but we'll just stick with it. Don't know how friendly I'm going to be with the people in this detention center, because I'm thinking like devious institute scientists and troublesome Brotherhood of Steel members will be in here. So how friendly are we going to be to them? I don't know. We could give them, maybe we'll give them like a little, maybe a table or something. Business. I think there's a, where is it? Warehouse? What kind of table? Just somewhere where their slop can be delivered. Maybe this one. And I'll just put some just plain Jane chairs, seats. Nothing too offensive. What, this one? No. This one. I think I like this. Is this folding one too clean? Is it too nice? Let's just compare. We have this one and we have this one. Well, I think I'm going to go for the folding type. Yes. Let's just put like one over here. And maybe, oh, no, wrong one. Where are we? What are you doing? This one here. We'll just do like a couple kind of around the place. Maybe. That's sort of dotting them around the place. And I'm just wondering if I should put a footlocker or some kind of storage. I guess I could put some tables as well. What type though? I'm thinking maybe just a little, maybe this type. Something like that. And as for outside, probably some couches. No, where is it? Benches. Here we go. I don't know which way these are orientated, so they might be staring at the wall, but let's just chuck it in anyway. Put another one over here. Okay, and I don't want to sort of overcomplicate this area, so I think I might enclose it now. So if we go to, what kind of door? How are we going to do this? I might stick with these. Actually, what do they have on this one? Nope. No doorways. Oh, actually, we can do this. Do we have this great vision? I like that one. We don't. Furniture, glass, greenhouse paving, railings, metal. I really like that, but there's no like, I mean, can we do just like this? Is that too weird looking? Let me just see if there's a door that kind of fits in there. Where would it be? Securita? Oh no, we're on the wrong one. What am I doing? Completely different. Here we go. So that's a sliding one. That might serve us well. Automatically closes. I like that. Okay, so if we do this, and then can we make this a little bit larger? Hopefully it doesn't do anything crazy. Just move it over and just fill that gap. And then if we Okay. It's not perfect, but it does intersect a little bit there. But I can live with that. Okay. So I don't really care if it's like a little bit of a gap if somebody squeezes through there, because they're still caged up anyway. So we've got to sort out lighting as well. So let's jump back in. Okay, lighting. I'm going to jump into the CVC mod. There's some very industrial kind of lighting we can use for that. So let's go over there and come through here. These ones. I kind of like these small types. So if we just do like maybe a range of these types. I don't need to go too hardcore because yeah, I mean, this is basically a prison, so, you know, they don't get their own reading light. Let's move that over. Okay, how does that look? Oh, stuck. Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. But let's just run with it. Yep. Let's chuck one over here as well. And we'll put one in the bathroom. Let me can't get through. Okay. Can't get through. Okay. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so we need to kind of fence up this area as well. So let's go to fences, and we had the security. Yes, no. Oh, CVC. Wrong one. Structures. That's what we want. Fences. Picket, wire, chain link, chuck, tires, reinforced barricades. Oh, no. Was it in... It had its own... It's in miscellaneous, I think. Security. Walls. Do we have a... This is what I wanted. So let's see. Okay, that does work. Perfect. Hopefully. Yep. Is it? Let me just see from the top, because I don't want it sort of poking up through like crazy. Yeah, a little bit worried about this. Okay. How are we going to get around that? That is the question. Why do they have to make it so big? I am probably going to have to make the door smaller as well. I really don't want to muck around with this because I just think it's going to look bad. But let's give it a try anyway. Sliding jail, we want that automatic one. Auto close, that's going to go that way, so let's go that way instead. And can we make it smaller? Move it over slightly. Still smaller. Is that going to look not very good? Okay, let's give this a try. Oh, you know, it works. I don't, you know, character doesn't just randomly stop. So I'm going to keep that. So I would say, oh, this doesn't look good. I'm going to have to do some gap filling. Okay, let's just keep going. I would say that, yeah, if you want to have a shower or toilet or something, you gotta ask the guard to open the door and they can come out and do what they need to do. Okay. And does that one work? Oh, that's gonna look weird, isn't it? Okay, this one might have to be a swinging door. But that's okay. Okay, so that's... Or did we just do a security door? Maybe the security door, because I do kind of want to enclose with a little bit of weatherproofing, I should say, so that it's not yet too hardcore, although that might not work for this section. Anyway, I'm moving on. Let's do our quickly put in a light, and then we'll do the isolation units. I might quickly just do lights everywhere before we move on, just while I'm already here. I kind of like that red light, eh? Let's chuck that one there. I'll do another light as well. Let's do maybe this one. Maybe a small one. Like that. Perfect. I'll do these about the place. Let's do that so I can see what I'm doing. Chuck one there if it's going to behave itself. Doesn't want to. Let's do this side instead. This probably needs it, eh? If somebody's going down the stairs at night time. We need one on this side as well. Let's chuck one over here. And this area needs to be lit up because we got the scary peoples in these ones. And I might do them. Let's see. How hardcore do we go? That will be lit up there. I'm going to put power on this side, so let's put a light there so we can see. Might be okay this side. Let's, because we don't really have a light over here, so. Try and put one in the middle here. Doesn't want to play ball though. Maybe one here. And maybe one in the middle here. I'll put one here as well. Okay, and then internally, let's go for bright. Let's choose this one. Just gonna make this a little bit smaller because it kind of impedes the headroom a little bit. And let's just move this over. Okay, better chuck one in the bathroom. Let's see. Let's just go for something simple. Where was our toilet paper? Where'd it go? Well, I have no idea where our toilet paper went, but here we go. Got some more here. I'm just looking around because it's going to turn up, and I'm going to be a little bit chaotic, and I'm going to choose this one just to anger some people. Let's get this door back on. Okay, so the bathroom's all sorted. Let's move on from that. See, I knew it. Okay, and while I'm here, I want to finish off this pipe. Snapping on. Snap. Snap, would you? Where is it? How come it's not snapping? Okay, we go in manual mode. Okay, and let's get a length here. It is snapping to something, and I don't like it. I can't see what it's snapping to. Man, that's annoying. Just behave yourself. That was a terrible accent. Oh, look at that. I can see it's going to line up. Come on. It's just choosing the right parts. Hoo-hoo, baby. Looky, looky. Come on, where are you? Come on, do your thing. Look at that. Brilliant. Okay, where were we? So this is all sorted inside there. So we need to do these ones. I'm not going to give them any internal light because it's solitary confinement. These guys get the worst of the worst. So let's give them a mattress that isn't lined up nicely. It's just sort of like thrown in the corner. I'm probably going to get Sean, maybe like a Sean mannequin and put it in here. Lock him up. Okay, and I probably won't do any other person other than that, so let's just chuck some doors. Let's go. A big meaty. Is it too big? Yes. Can't use it. What else we got? It's not snapping. Oh, am I in the wrong one again? I am. I keep doing that. Metal. Let's go. I kind of like that first one, to be honest. Let's go one for you. And one for you. And this last door, I'll choose this one, but because I want to put somebody in it, I will just wait before I do anything. So that one will have somebody inside, so we'll just keep it as is for now. Let's do some power. CVC. There is a specific generator I want because it's all enclosed and very cool looking. So resources, where are we? Lights, power. Industrial, I think. Yes. This is the one I want. Heh. Needs to be smaller. Don't know how small. Oh yeah, that'll do it. But let's just make it a little bit bigger because there's some controls on the actual power itself that I want to make it look legit. Can I go over here? No, maybe I have to. Let's just step down a smidge because I'm currently running into that metal there. So if we can just slightly move it over. Does that look too goofy? Oh, we're going to get logged out again. Okay. I think we're all good. And yeah, these controls look like they're accessible. I'm just going to lower it because I don't like the look of that sort of concrete thing. Perfect. It's even got a bit of smoke. I really like that. This might be a good opportunity to save before I lose all my progress, so I'll see you in a sec. And we are back. So let's continue on. I'm going to grab a communications tower, and it's probably going to be in Homemaker. Structures, large prefab. Seizure inducing. Okay, something like this, but I don't want to go too intense, just like camping. Leave a comment below if you understood that one. Okay, how tall is that? I want to go like crazy. That's too much. I want it to be like maybe not so much taller than our kind of security watchtower. Let's go for something like that, I think. And I might actually move it to this part here. Okay, is that doing anything? No. It's still quite tall, I don't know. Looks a little bit too... Is that too intense? Okay, let's just leave it at that then. And whoever's in the watchtower area is going to get a mega dose of radio waves to the head. warm up their lunch up there. Okay, so what's next? I'm going to actually add some lighting. Let's go CBC. These lights have a kind of a cool kind of glow that comes off them, like a fog, light fog thing you can see there. Okay, we'll do like one at the front, one on this side. Is it connected? No way! But it is now. Okay. And one at the back as well. Can't forget the back. Come on, come on. Okay, that looks probably in the right position. The right position. Okay. Do we go hardcore with these? Do we? No, I don't want to go too hardcore with these. Okay, so that lighting's all done, and let's hook up. Because that tower is so tall, and the wind could whip up, I'm thinking I might do some conduit wires on 4 corners to kind of keep it from looking sketch. So let's just make these small so they're not too obvious. Okay, so connect that one up, connect that one up, connect that one up, and you guessed it, connect that one up. Okay, and I don't really know where I'm going to put it, but I'm just going to hide one in here, like that, and do the same on the corner, try and hide it, so it's not too obvious. Okay, it's not particularly taut, so whether it's actually would do anything, you know, if the wind picked up, I don't know. But let's just say it does. I probably could have used chains or something, but that would have been total nightmare to put together. That would have been probably hours of work just for the chains. And that's going through our thing. That's not going to work. Let's do that one to the roof. Why is that one off? Was it always like that? I don't know. Anyway, where's the next one? Oh, don't do that. This one goes to maybe this corner. Oh! You caught me. I had actually fleshed this out before, very roughly. But that's it, I promise. Okay, maybe I had the tower as well, but that's it. Is that impeding anything? I don't think so. Oh, I think we're lucky with that one. And one more. Let's get this one on this corner. Where is it? Lost it. And hopefully that's not gonna... There's only one way to find out. Oh, it might be. Oh no, we're sweet. Perfect. I think just adding those kind of wires as well gives it a little bit of visual interest. You know, people think, oh, why is that like that? And we might as well connect it to actual power, because that would make sense, wouldn't it? Like so. Oh, very nice. If that's actually connected, then we could almost do another one, because this guy over here needs power too, right? So let's just do that, make it a little bit smaller. That one, make it a little bit smaller. And let's just connect it up to the middle. Nothing too serious. Like that. Great. Alrighty then. We should probably tackle the last two kind of buildings, which are the processing and then our kind of staff room type dealio over there. So this part here, I did want to put an armory in here. What if we put a cage in here? Just put all the guns and stuff in a cage. How does that look from the top? Terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna do what we did in the bit underneath. So if we just do that, and if we just go to the doors, let's do a sliding automatic sliding jail. Yes. Why is that not snapping? Okay, that should be 90 now. Let's just line this baby up like so. Okay, that should hopefully work for us. Okay, so our guns are going to be in jail. And somebody might say, well, the people underneath might find a way up through the floorboards to get at the guns. So let's just chuck that there just in case. Okay, let's rip off this door because we need to put stuff inside. Okay, all enclosed. Okay, nobody's getting through the window. Alrighty. So let's start filling this place up. Let's go for, we need discs, right? So I'm going to go CVC because I like this mod. Oh, I like it. Decorations. Space deco. Living room. I think we have some discs in here. Oh, we've even got some of these guys. That makes it look like processing, doesn't it? Let's chuck one of those in. That might look too nice. What else we got? Needs to look more like raggedy. I thought we had more discs. Is that in deco? Well, we can still use some of this stuff. Let's put some boxes of informations. Anything else that you might want? I'll get this for later because I'm sure I'll get a disc. And I'll get one of these too. Anything else? We'll get one of these. Oh, where did that go? Oh, in the roof. Of course. Anything else? Speaker? Yeah, I'll chuck that in there. Yeah. And we'll put this one in too. Oh, I'm going to put this one also in this guy's little station. We'll do that other room soon. We are on the home stretch. Just need to try and speed this thing up because it's going to be 6 hours at the end. And we don't want that. Tables, business, office. Office. Yeah, we'll go for this one because it looks kind of like lame. Okay, so they come in and they'll be like, sit your ass down. Get on that chair. Shut up. Stop talking. I'm talking. Okay, chuck that one on there. Probably should get a like a terminal, I think. I'm sure they have that capabilities. And let's give them this terminal. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And what else could they have? Let's go and have that one. Okay. Slide it over slightly. Alrighty. Chair, yep. And I want to get another desk as well. So CVC once more. Maybe this guy can be the no, it wasn't. It was the normal furniture. This guy can be the armory dude. Probably not wise to have your back to the potential inmates. But let's not think about that. What are we going to do with this? I guess this speaker could be like up on the wall somewhere. Is it going through? Quick look. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Let's chuck that one. Just like this. And this one. Just like this. Why he needs so many coffee cups, I don't know. And he needs a seat as well. Let's match up that other one. Perfect. Okay, we need some guns. So let's go to this one. And don't need any of these. No, 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 no. Oh. No, 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 no. That's probably very annoying, I'm sorry. Okay, let's do like 1 and 2 and a 1. Raise it up. Put it down, raise it up, and 2. Raise it up. Okay, and let's get a table for these guys, because they need a table for their hand or gunners. Let's just give them these, this long table. Perfect. Spin that one. I think this mod is called gun racks? Something gun racks. Security something in gun racks. If you just look up gun racks on Nexus, I'm sure you'll find it. Okay, I don't want to go too hardcore with the guns. I think that's enough. But we need some ammunition. So we're going to go this one and then look for guns, ammo, deco. None of these. We just need the shelves. Where are the shelves? Give me the shelves. Where are the shelves? Here we go. And just bring it out. Okay. Let's just say that that's how it is. And do they have the ammo boxes? No. Okay, who cares? Put this one back. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Okay, while we're in CVC, we need some light in here as well, because I don't think I put any lights in. That's not good. Can't quite see what I'm doing. Let's just put that there. And that's quite low. Let's just put this up here. Alrighty. Just move that over a little bit so the door can have some room to move. Just bring that over. Okay, so this is processing. Oh, we need some chairs, don't we? Because we got to bring in the naughty peoples. let's just do a couple of these. Maybe we'll do one like this, right? For the person talking. And then we'll do, because they might bring in like a few at a time. So let's just do like 3. And they can sort of be sitting here waiting to be processed. Or something. Like that. Okay. And we're going to do a door as well. So let's close this one up. Structures. Doors. I will keep it on theme with kind of like the middle doors because it's probably what needs to be done. Okay. Middle door. And we'll do another middle door over here as well for this one. I think this is the final space. I think. Oh, no, we do have this. Let me just do this quickly over here. So we'll give this one maybe a rifle and a chair. Let's do... Can I go inside here? We got steps. Why is it not letting me in? I probably won't do like a door, because I think this is kind of like a temporary sort of structure. So, so let's just do like this. I'm actually going to delete this because I'm going to put a little side table, but I will put in just like that we did before. We'll do the combat rifles, I think. This might be too much. Might be too much. Potentially. Because it's only meant to be like one guy up here. But just in case there's a siege or something. I don't know. So, and we can't even move through any here anyway. Maybe we will get rid of that one. So, but I wanted to give them... Whoever's up here, at least like a rifle or something. So let's give them... Is there another table? I'll do 2 tables. I'll leave the handguns up here. I think that's fair. And CVC had the... In the guns and ammo, they had single weapons. Just have to find it. I just want like a... Oh yeah, that's a combat rifle, isn't it? Perfect. Don't know why it does that. Oh, okay, you can stay there. And while we're here, there's a space deco and there's bedroom and there's just a little side table. They can have a... Probably beer is not... You know, a beer on the job, probably not the best. So let's give them a coffee cup and some smokes. So they can hang out there and they can also stand out here and, hey, keep an eye out, make sure everyone's behaving. So that space is done. So we can move on to the final space of our detention center, which is this area over here. And I'm going to do another save and be with you in a sec. Well, I did a bunch of work and then I had a crash and lost it all. But at least I know what I'm doing now. So there's that. So I'm going to tackle this staff room dealio over here. So let's get into it. First I'm going to go to beds and I'm going to go to my mods and I'm going to choose the bed from the submarine, which is near the end here. Or is it? Oh, is it that one? Yes. And let's put this one up against the wall over here. Okay. And we want a bench. Get a bench there. Like so. Is that bed lined up? Looks a little bit off. Okay. Make sure the bench is lined up. Okay. And we'll get a chair. You can probably tell that I've already done this part and I'm just sort of putting things where they were before it crashed. Such is life. Duffel bag. Emergency kit. Lockers. Okay. And next on the list, I'm just trying to think what I had before. We had CVC mod. Let's go resources. No, this one. This is what we want. This one. Put it over here. And I like to have the pipes go through the wall like that. So it's actually doing something. And we have space deco, decorations, space deco, kitchen, and let's go to small one like this. Put it next to it like so. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Maybe move that over slightly and choose a little, we have one of these too. Little coffee station thing, I guess. And we had one of these covering up that ugliness. I might choose this one actually. Okay. And we had a little, no, wrong one. Little dining table. On this side, let's find a chair for that one. And some books to relax to. Okay. So our staff room here is complete on the inside, and we need a set of steps because can't get into the room otherwise. And our door is going to get a little bit funky because it doesn't quite line up. Let's see, we've got to do that because we're using a mixture of prefabs and the wall assets, and they don't exactly line up. So, but I don't mind because it looks pretty good to me. And the final part of this little build is going to be putting in some NPCs, so let's move on to that. Okay, well, I've done the final touches on this one and put in some NPCs. You can see I've also done some defenses, and I think this one's pretty much wrapped up. Let's have a quick look around. So we've got this guy standing up there. He's got his Minutemen garb on, and he's just sort of chilling out up there. We've got some turrets, keeping an eye on the front. We have some doggos around the place. These actually contribute to the happiness and also defense. So it's good to have those around the place. You can see we've got more turrets and things and more dogs as well. Yeah, he's trapped me. What are you doing? Okay, let's have a look at the processing area. We've got this person, got the clipboard out. We don't have somebody on that desk yet. But there's more than enough around the place. I think we actually have more guards than prisoners at this stage. Okay, we got this guy chilling out over here as well. Let's just shut this door up. And let's go down. Oh, should we go up? Let's just go up here. Let's see what this guy can see up here. So we have another guard up here as well. And he's got a pretty good view of around the place. Got the flag up there as well. Okay, let's make our way down. We do have some prisoners now. That's good. And if you've got notice here, we've got these kind of poles in the water here, and I've sort of connected them up with conduit wires, just to kind of insinuate that this thing is kind of tied down. So hopefully it's not going to float away. And haven't filled up all of these isolation units, but we got one guy in here who's not particularly happy with his living conditions, and he's sort of literally kicking the crap out of his toilet there. Let's just leave him to it. And let's spin around here. Got another guard. I actually ran out of Minutemen costume, so I'll have to figure that out as well. And in here, we got several people just in generic clothing with the shock collars. I don't know, I just thought that might be applicable. So just hanging out. This person's preaching. That person's doing some push-ups, and then that guy's eating. And we have some guy over here in a not particularly good state. Catatonic, I guess, sitting there. But yeah. And this is how it looks from further away. I think this is probably the first time I've done a dedicated build on barges before. And as I said at the very start, I probably will redo it as a legitimate jail. Probably somewhere on the mainland. Probably sort of reusing a destroyed building somehow. But it's fun to experiment and do something new, and yeah, first time I think doing a dedicated barge build. So that's our Minutemen Detention Center. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. Kind of a long video, I guess. Sorry about that. And if you made it through to the end, thank you very much. And please drop us a like and a subscription if you are feeling extra generous. And head over to the Discord. I have a link on the main channel page there. You can post your own builds and just get involved. With all that said, I hope you join me on the next video and have a great day.